We're live. Rookies week 4. Be an interesting race to have right here. What do you think, Soul Fun?
Very tight track with a couple spots that roll you real quick. Turn 1 being one of those spots, getting a little too far inside. See if we can try to go caution free. See what these boys got.
All right. We're set up with that point standings. They're lining up in reverse points order this tonight. There's no qualifying. So we're going to see your points leader, which is Walleye King, with a close following Phantom start in the back, and see how they can charge their way through the front. The Fiend's first race of the season. See how he's going to make his way back through. We got Sierra's race official. He's going to get him ready to let loose for 30 laps here.
As we get them stacked and packed. We made it through turn 1. Oh, Matt and the guy so high almost had a nice little incident.
Oh,
Matt
Matt.
into the wall.
It almost looked like he didn't turn. Like he
Yeah,
had no turn there.
That's exactly what it looked like to me. Maybe a little airborne there.
I don't know. You got any ideas on this one, Soul? This is a tough track, and these rookies are coming out here. God, what is my controller doing today?
Front to kind of, we got Octave spun around by Kent, I think it was. I'm not sure. Somebody got spun on the jump.
Yeah, going over the jump too wide is going to be a tricky spot for a lot of these guys.
Looks like Parker kind of throwing it in there, putting the nose where it don't belong, and Walleye already up to 4th.
Yeah, I see that Walleye's charging hard through the pack.
See, Phantom's up to 8th, 7th. So our points leader making a run. 2nd now.
Walleye just needs a little bit of motivation. He can usually be one of the faster ones to push through.
Well, looking at the lap times at the moment, he's got about 2 seconds on him. On the closest person.
Oh, you got Garrett out front running the lead right now.
Ooh,
Oh,
no
he got that pole. Oh, that's a rough one. That's going to hand your lead over to Walleye.
Oh, somebody rolling off of turn 1.
Parky got up on that banking. Oh. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen more rollovers yet. I mean, that turn 1 is a tricky banking to go over. But,
people try to keep it tight to keep people behind them.
It is a hornet's nest back here.
Can be a little vicious. Walleye got a little bit of a gap on him now.
Walleye, the only one in the 35s right now. So I've been hearing back and forth with the sweeper that it's the tricky one of the two tonight. More people seem to be struggling with this car than they do the Stellar.
I think the Stellar's a little bit better of a vehicle, and all in all, Sweeper, it is a tricky car.
Walleye enjoying his breathing room right now while, what is this? Looks like Phantom's challenging Kant for second. He knows points leads out front. Oh, Octave up on his side.
Looked like somebody found the guardrail pretty hard.
Phantom is able to pull off the pass for second.
And got touched in the rear end, it looked like, and sent to the woods. Well, for Parky, sorry. Looks like he got touched and sent to the woods a little bit. got a caution.
Got a lot of cars to keep an eye on. I know the race official is going to try and do his best, so they get pretty spread out. It's hard unless these guys are talking to each other, so. Somebody drive into a fence? Walleye with a nice dash through the field, starting dead last as your points leader and clearly showing why he is leading the points in the rookies. As he sliced his way up to the lead within a matter of a few laps.
But second place not far behind him in the second row.
Trying to get him tightened up back here. Well, Parky back with us after a couple weeks of being gone. They're going to take a little extra time here to get everybody grouped up. A lot of laps, a lot of time for these rookies. Looks like they're all grouped back up. I don't know. Do you actually have thoughts here? You got Phantom right behind Walleye. I know Kant's been up there fighting, so.
I'm not sure. I was just looking through the list. We're missing Slocus and Crowd Killer also.
All right. And the green has dropped.
Oh, we already got people spawning.
Huge wreck right off the start. Ooh.
Not going to be a complete restart, I think. It's not looking like it. It looks like Walleye still. Nope, they're slowing down.
I think they're probably going to do something on that end because that was kind of just a stack up, like bad stack up.
They're getting these restarts. They can jump out and go, but they're trying to spread their wings and go.
Oh, no. Sleeper looks like he's fading to the back. Alright. They're getting ready to go green again. Oh, Phantom's going to the rear with them. It looks like it was involved between Phantom and Sleeper. Not what Phantom wants to see.
That is not.
And to answer your question about Crowd and Slocus, you will be seeing them in the next series. They are back up in the Veterans and running there.
Alrighty.
Alright, they're stacked back up, repositioned, ready to go. Hopefully they can maintain their P's and Q's for this next restart.
Yeah, it'll be a lot nicer. Still got plenty of time, not even halfway through the race yet.
Oh yeah, plenty of time. I'm going to say we're going to see Phantom trying to get back up front and quick and as fast as he can. And there's the green flag. Heading into turn one. Sleeper with a huge jump off the start.
That was a close one for him. He got a huge jump, but caught that inside wall and dropped back.
I know you're allowed to take.
Sparky again.
Oh.
Sleeper and somebody.
That was Sleeper and Phantom again. Look like.
Is somebody off on their own hitting concrete?
So this car, it struggles because every once in a while this car literally feels like it doesn't want to grip and turn. And that's where you're seeing a lot of them get their push. It's like it turns too free or it just doesn't turn at all. It kind of has a mind of its own at times.
And then she likes to slide too.
Yeah. But,
a lot of bad qualities in one car.
I think we're going to see Walleye start to just ease his pace. He's got the lead. He knows Phantom's in the back a little ways, so.
Well, at least you'd think. But if I know Walleye, he's going to push and keep trying to stay up their ways. It may take it a little bit easier.
Walleye's got the fastest lap with a 35.4, but let's see, the only other one in the 35s are Walleye, Garrett
Can't
and the guy so high.
yeah.
Let's see. Let's
Side
check on
guy,
Phantom's
low
card here.
36.
Phantom looks a little pancaked, but 94 health, still doing all right out there. Kind of picking his way through right now as Parky's running from him. Now, I wasn't able to practice earlier. I don't know what Phantom was running for times. I know a lot of these rookies were around the low 36s, high 35s.
Yeah, a couple of them were excited to get 35s earlier, higher 35s, which was nice to hear.
Now, I can't count like how different this is, but a new run for Cant and Garrett being up front, holding their own second and third.
Yes. As Phantoms moved back up and caught Parky up in he's in seventh, Parky in sixth. They
This
got
is
a
one of
nice little
the
run along with Octave.
yeah,
Octave's up there in fourth, doing a good job also.
it's one of the stronger runs we've seen from Octa this season so far.
Unfortunate for Matt Wilson, who is third in points right now, to be back in 11th.
I do believe he was one that was struggling with this car as well, and not only that, he got the wall earlier. Yeah, Parky is not going to let this easy for Phantom, that's for sure. Oh, Phantom on the banking and rolls. This is Phantom's got to get his head back together. He's still got plenty of laps, and you know you don't want to push yourself too hard because that's just going to hurt you in the long run.
Yes, but he knows he can't be too lax. He's got to push a little bit if he's wanting to get up there and catch up.
All right, our top five have all broken into the 35s now.
It'd be nice to see a 34 out of Walleye. I think he's gotten pretty close there in practice.
Watching this battle between Cluster and Sleeper, and it's really interesting to watch these two battle it out sometimes because they're both actually cockpit drivers or they race in cars, so very similar view on that one. I think Sleeper is a little more experienced, but it still makes it interesting. Oh, Garrett and Cant fighting it out for second up here. A little contact over the jump. Both maintain and hold on to it.
Cluster catching the inside low barrier on turn one and rolling it.
Oh, look as real these two in. Octave and the guy so high. They right on the back door of the second place battle.
And I believe the guy so high is actually fourth in points at the moment.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
he looks to the inside of Octave.
And Walleye's just got a beautiful
that's where it gets tricky.
Gap. He's got a nice gap over him.
Yeah, he's had great restarts. He's had pretty much some clean air most of the race, and he's just been able to go into cruise mode. While these guys are trying their hardest to find the line to get around the guy in front of them and try not to make mistakes at the same time. So they're lifting more and being more cautious.
Clusterbuck, who's trying to catch up to Demon, the Beast Demon here. Looks like they both got different sections that they're each good at. Cluster catch up, and then another section, Beast to kind of run away from them.
Phantom has broke into the 35s now.
There we go.
And check up on Walleye here as he's come up to Upchurch. Upchurch is usually fairly decent at leaving room for leaders to go around. Sometimes he leaves too much room and goes completely off track, but You know,
I
he's
was
just trying to
just
be
about to say
respectful.
that. I was about to say that. Sometimes he feels like he's
I,
got to give a mile.
yeah, I've seen him completely yeet himself off the track just to like, let a leader go by. It's like, you didn't have to go that far.
I mean, I just needed a little room to have
Oh,
5 feet,
beasting
that's
hard
all.
into the guardrail.
And now we got a three-way battle for second as Octave is falling behind just a little bit as they're catching up to Upchurch here. Oh, little bump there from Garrett, and there he goes, almost hitting himself like we were talking about into the wall.
But he will
They,
always finish a race. So I mean, you've had people DNF to where he still finishes. He's always a trooper.
I can say I watched that. Oh, the
That guy
guy
so high
gets
and Garrett.
giving a little bump to him.
The guy
Seems
so
like
high
this
down
was a
to a
battle.
35.6, while Walleye out front has dropped to a 35.2.
Walleye's a guy that's been playing the game for a while. He deserves a championship.
These three they pull away from each other and then they drop back and then they pull back away from each
Oh,
other and drop back. As Garrett got a big run on Cant there for a second.
that little side bump could have been deadly.
Yeah, very well could be. Oh,
I'm also forgetting we're running normal damage for the rookies, where
yes.
I'm thinking realistic damage, so it may not have been as detrimental. Ooh,
Ooh,
that could
as
have
they
been
both get that inside guardrail.
and that guardrail there can grab you and spin you real quick, and it can become very detrimental.
But still, real strong run for Garrett, the guy so high, and Cant sitting here fighting second through fourth, all nose to tail.
And then we got the classic robbery going on here as Phantom goes a little too wide for Parky to get by.
Yeah, the rivalry between Phantom and Parky has not died down, if anyone has been curious. As Parky has broke into the 35s.
Almost majority of the field is in 35s. Oh, about half. 7 out of 13, so nice to see everybody getting faster and getting more into their lines and comfortable with their
As
with the,
Cant comes back up for the second spot again as I go back up front. These three, I think, have swapped positions all race long. And the more they battle, the more they're
Octave's
letting
coming.
Octave, and we're about to have a 4-car race once again.
Yes, and this seems to be where the battle is. Besides, oh, let's see where Parky and Walleye up here with lap traffic,
I'll
coming up
tell
to
you
Matt
what,
Wilson
though.
now.
These three up here, or even these four, if Octave gets back there, are probably having the time of their life. They're having a blast. I guarantee it.
Uh, you could probably be hearing no Garrett, no Garrett. That's what's probably going on in there.
Well, if knowing Cant and the past and everything,
One thing these guys do come out and do is have a little bit of fun. Looks like the guy so high had a little bit of an upset. Drop back just a little. Oh, can't give Garrett a little bit of a push, and now the guy so high right back on him. Oh, Phantom caught the inside guardrail and went for a spin. Sparky's got plenty of room for himself. Uh-oh. Let's see. Right now, that's pretty much only battle. We got Kant and the guy so high battling it out for third. Oh, Kant went too wide, and the guy, oh, got to run. Here comes Octave to try doubling up on it. So now we have Octave and Kant battling as Octave went over. I believe we're on caution cutoff, correct? Lap 28.
We're on the final lap. Walleye's coming across now to take the checker flag and win the first race of the night.
I was on other people. Laps down.
Looks like Garrett's gonna win the battle that's been going on all race long for second place. The guy so high coming into third. Cant takes fourth. Parkey, after his hiatus, comes in fifth. Gets sixth. Octave. Phantom seventh. Sleeper Holm charges his way into eighth.
As you continue with that, I will invite our winner
I'm
on in
believing
here.
Beast ninth. Fiend, Cluster, and Matt all right here nose to tail. Who's gonna take that? And Fiend's gonna take 10th, Cluster 11th, Matt 12th, and Upchurch is gonna round out the field in 13th.
Well, there's our winner. I hope you have your voice shared there, Walleye, so everybody can hear you on the stream.
I guess I'm not sure.
Um, if you go hit the PlayStation button, go to the party, you'll see the three
Party.
dot. Yep, click on the party. The three dots on the right that say more. Go to voice chat settings. And then the third one down says share your voice, and as long as it says allow, everybody should be able to hear you.
Yep, looks good to me.
Alrighty, so here's your winner, Walleye. Congratulations to start off with.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, I practiced a lot this week.
Was hoping to see you hit the 34, so
I know, I was pretty close. I was like, wow. Yep. It was a pretty fun race.
what was he thinking? Was he paying attention to where Phantom may have been at all in the lineups and that, or was he
I kind
watching
of
for
heard him
second points?
messing up quite a bit. It sounded like in that caution. I guess I didn't understand why he went to the back, but
If you're involved in it, they take the cars involved in it.
oh, okay. I thought it was whoever caused it, but oh yeah.
So, um, anyways, what were you thinking starting last? And I mean, it matter what, 4 or 5 laps up to the front? What a charge.
I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. Not in 4 laps, no. I thought maybe get third or fourth in like 30 laps, but yeah, it was pretty fun.
I'll
Well,
tell
you
you
did
what,
that in like 5.
that battle for second place definitely gave you a great charge out front. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
though they were going back and forth for countless laps between Garrett and Octave and the guy so high, just battling it out all race long.
Yeah, I could tell that. And that one guy was behind me for a while, I think, that can't remember.
Yep.
Yeah,
Um,
he was putting pressure on me.
so what's your thoughts on the next one coming up?
I'm glad it's not realistic damage. I think it's going to be could be a mess. But I practiced that one quite a bit too, so hopefully them other guys can practice too.
So what are some key spots you're looking at that may help you out in this next race?
Hmm. There's quite a bit of them. Don't roll off the track and don't hit the bridges. Yeah. That big corner is kind of a, yeah, you really got to brake on that one.
Well, it'll be
Yeah.
interesting. I think this one's going to tie into a lot more patience, and he got a lot more track. So good luck
Right.
to you out there, Walleye. Hopefully, we see you charge through and have a good run up front again.
Hey,
Yes.
thanks.
And congratulations again.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You're welcome. All right. So I'm gonna have probably Savage join in the broadcast booth here.
I
Yeah.
am right here, actually.
All right.
Did you make it in lobby, or I need to kind of back
No,
out for you to get it?
I'm in the lobby right here already, so I don't know if anybody left or not. That I didn't want to screw him over or anything.
The
I think
Fiend
Fiend for Speed
has
quit.
dropped tonight, so
Okay.
I am gonna leave you here with Soul Punch for a minute while I go talk to them about. Well, no. Do you have the stream up, Savage?
Yeah, I do currently at the moment. Yes. I don't
YouTube
have it
or
running, but what do you mean?
never
I
mind.
think he's watching it.
Yeah, I'm watching it currently.
Okay. Do you want to go in and make sure that they know their starting positions for the next race?
Yes, I have the thing,
Yeah, if you want
the
to go
points
in, then
breakdown and everything. Actually, where is it again?
Do you want me to
I
go
forgot.
ahead and I've got the points up and everything?
the lineup is in the driver sign-in.
Yeah, I can get to it pretty quick. If you want me to jump over and make sure.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, do
I'll be
that for
right
me.
back. I
Unfortunately,
got
I'm
it.
just missing it again.
And this happens. This is something different that a couple of people are getting used to. So,
Yeah, I was gonna say I've never done this before in my life. This is new to me. I'm so used to qualify, let's get it done.
I'm not exact.
Hey, look at that. I'm an idiot. I now have the points up. Or not the points up, but the driver sign in. That's crazy.
I'm confused. I'm trying to get a breakdown of what's going on with Fiend. I'm not sure what happened. All right.
Our lovely official over there has everything under control.
All right. So we're going to watch the same scenario. They are going to do 20 laps at Sandstone and get ready for this one. I think this one's going to be a little bit more
We're
intense than
gonna
the last one.
see a lot
Do we want to
going on
go
currently.
completely over the points here so they know where everybody's at? We kind of only went over the top couple last time. So we
Well,
have Walleye in the lead at the moment, Phantom in second, being 1 point behind. Crowd Killer, who is not here, well, he's not in this race no more, so the guy so high would be third, followed by Matt Wilson. Then we have Sleeper 8600, Cluster Buck. Down in eighth, we got Garrett, followed by Upchurch. Then we have Parky in 10th, along with Octave Down, the Beast Demon, and I can't remember, Toxic Soldier, and Mr. Diamond, who is currently not here.
And not only that, the point spread coming into this race, not big between Phantom and Walleye. Not big at all. I think, what, 2 points separates Walleye and Phantom?
1 point.
Uh,
1 point from the last race, 1 point from this race, and 2 points in the overall.
so they're locked in a battle currently. It's extremely tight for this season so far.
yeah, and last race's finishing results is definitely going to play a factor in that, especially with Walleye leading the most laps. And I mean, he took most laps, halfway, fastest lap. So
And still doing hard charger, correct?
hard charger does not work on Thursdays. It's only a weekend
Okay.
race.
Yeah.
So the hard charger bonus point everybody asked me about, that we run on weekends because we merge all divisions, and usually the rookies or veterans don't qualify up with the pros or the semi-pros usually. So if they have a good race and are able to gain a lot of positions, they get usually a bonus point for it. Thursday, you're all evenly matched, so we kind of just wipe that out of the equation. But they're going to be getting ready
No
to go
point
green
in
here.
adding extra work for those of us who do the
And
points.
they are under green.
Walleye just kind of being really laxative in the back, waiting for things. He didn't even
Oh,
try to go up, let off the gas at all.
I think he knows that it's going to be the same as last time. Everybody's going to push. Everybody's going to try to win the first corner. These rookies will do that. They'll overdrive. They'll cause some sort of issue. And it's all
Phantom
unintentional.
having
They're
some
fairly
issues
new to the
already.
game,
And not only
or at
that,
least.
We're in an extremely light car, A class, lots of speed, lots of time to make mistakes.
Yeah, it's a big possibility that we could see a
Parky just
lot going
landed on
on in this
Garrett.
race. As I'm saying it too.
Oh, out into the wall.
Phantom
Phantom
giving
pushing right by Walleye,
Walleye,
yeah.
giving up a little love there.
Phantom he's looking, he's gonna try to take it from Walleye. He's gonna try to keep him from sweeping like he did last week, so.
Uh, for Phantom to make up from last race, he's gonna have to finish 5, 6 spots ahead of Walleye.
Yeah, he's got to make sure that Walleye stays behind traffic. Every car that he passes is another car length between him and Walleye. He
And we
knows
know the A
this.
class is a lot trickier for the rookie division. It's
Yes.
as we're seeing a lot of just little mishaps where shimmy here, go there.
And one corner, I'm not sure who you guys are on, but I'm still on Walleye. After that long straightaway up to the right, there's a couple little things that you can do to set your car up perfect, but this car also, if you shift to the wrong gear, just push straight, it won't turn no more and slide for you.
Oh,
This Walleye
Sleeper
gets
getting
beat up a
into the
little bit.
fight. Yep.
Now, I
So,
noticed coming into that hairpin and the fact that they are in the A class, a lot of them are having a hard time judging to slow down and they're hitting that outside wall.
They're probably not realizing that if you tap that brake right before the jump a little bit, it helps out amazingly.
that really does.
And I think Walleye kind of helped out on the war wagon going up to turn one instead of using your brakes. Let the engine do it a little bit. Downshift that one gear and the engine to slow you down a little faster than your brakes will.
Phantom has worked his way up to fifth, while Wildeye is behind Beast currently in eighth.
And we currently have Garrett with the fastest lap at a 102.3.
I think that'll change as Phantom and Walleye start to break through. If Parky starts to realize the track, he's very possible to turn up a good lap. He's coming in cold, no practice. I mean, he just decided before the race that he was going to race.
It's much props to him with everything that's going on with him right now.
Phantom
Always
hunting
lovely
down
to see him
Parky,
here.
getting right up beside
Ooh,
him and making the
Phantom,
pal, maybe.
and making the fastest lap at a minute point 4. So he took about 2 seconds off of the fastest lap.
Looks like he was
Phantom,
struggling there for a little bit and did not end up making the pass on Parky.
well, Phantom after race one, he's got makeup mode going. He's got high focus. He's pushing.
Oh,
But I will say there's still a nice little gap between first and second and third as Garrett's going to and takes the lead.
Oh, can't. Right back to the inside of him. Does he have it?
Yep,
No.
he's got a gap on him. He had to run.
He didn't get that pull off the corner that he needed.
uh, if he didn't needed to drop a gear, may
ooh,
not
Phantom
have.
and Parky getting together a little bit, but they did back off of each other. That could have been a major accident on the start-finish straight.
I mean, they got a rivalry, but they're still respectful with each other.
Oh yeah, it's honestly, after seeing most rivalries, a lot of them are dirty. A lot of them are aggressive and very assertive. Like you would see most parents be with some of their children, but this is Phantom and Parky's rivalry is a very friendly and lighthearted one. Like I've never heard any obscenities get thrown at each other. They all laugh at the end of the day, and it's so refreshing to see such a lighthearted rivalry between two people. It really
Right.
is.
And
Well,
Phantom, I mean,
here's
he's
where
been putting out some practice laps coming in tonight.
here's where I'm gonna pick on the two. You can't have two Powerpuff Girls and have a bad relationship.
Yeah, you really
Good,
can.
wait. It seems like we're under caution, and the Beast even hit the wall.
That's
The
unfortunate.
cluster slowed way down so that he wasn't hitting him, and he just went to the wall by himself. I don't know what's really
Uh,
going on.
this
Walleye up to fourth, right beside Phantom. Wait, they need to
That's
switch spots.
this is
Phantom
not
Walleye.
this is not what they want to see. Cant and Garrett have Walleye and Phantom right behind them.
And then the guy
And
so high in third, and the sleeper in fourth in points. They got the top four right behind them in the next two rows.
from what I'm seeing, is our caution car Parky? Parky has just
It's,
disappeared.
Upchurch is staying behind him, but look, there we go. He's let Parker by. And Octave, it looks like Octave dropping back too. All the way back.
Oh, they
There's an
must have some
accident that I think
contact.
we ended up missing, being completely honest.
Yeah, Octo's got quite a bit of damage on the front of his car, so he might have. Him and Parky might have got together.
Matt and Upchurch not knowing who's supposed to be where, it seemed like.
They're
Matt
rock, paper,
Wilson has
scissoring it.
He has a lot. Oh, we're green.
Well, Parky making a massive jump from basically at the back to 8th place.
Oh,
shit,
he's still coming.
Again
He's
to
gone.
freaking 5th.
Oh no,
he
he's
gets
to the
connected
woods.
with Venom.
We're good. We're good.
Wow,
Oh,
look at
what a
Parky
jump.
went from basically the back of the pack to 3rd. Right
He's
there.
losing spots right now. He
Parky-
went too wide. He came in too hot on that turn.
I mean, even then, to go from basically 10th, 11th place to 4th is a massive jump.
Matt
That's-
being nice and
So
not
that's
completely
one of those
swinging
things that he running a manual can do for you, because you can just drop that gear and catch a lot of them off guard. Oh, as Walleye and So High get together.
Instant while I was out on sleepers, I was coming through and tapped to Wilson. He's still all messed up. Will that be a caution? Wilson
It's
into a rock now.
not. It's not looking. Oh, actually, it's looking like a caution. I think Parky is slowing down a little bit.
Yeah, but he's slowing down. Cluster's not passing the guy so high, and they were going pretty slow.
Yep, it looks like that's gonna be another one right there.
Yeah, there was a lot of cars that went everywhere. Wilson into a rock, Walleye out somewhere. He was into sleeper before the turn. There was a lot going on there.
Yeah, that was that was a crowd scatter like crazy there.
That almost looked like the Venom and Rocket race when the cars, oh, up church.
Letting Beast Demon know he's still
heard
around.
I heard that from Parky's point of view. That was wow.
I was on up church. Good thing is, rookies are on normal damage, so it's not ain't too rough on them there.
Looks like our race official will line them up in single final this time. At least attempt to negate the cautions, or at least the amount of cautions, and we're under green flag again.
And there goes
Walleye gets his power shot off the start.
Gone.
Oh wow, what a move in between Matt Wilson
Oh,
and the car in
Octave
front
and
of him.
Cant together and in a wall. Oh, that jumping over that first jump.
That leaves Parky up in second, Phantom in third, and there's the guy so
slowing
high up on
down
two
again.
wheels.
Looks
It
like
looks
we're
like
slowing
there's
down
another
again
caution.
though.
I think the
Yes,
guy, I think the guy so high wrecked under caution, but that was honestly just him. You know, he took that berm way too close on that uphill.
Then there, so say don't go out there too far. That may hurt. Looks like we may have a complete restart off of that.
Well, the guy so high when slowing down wrecked. The caution is out for Octave and Cant, I think.
Octave went back up to 7th. That's why I was saying complete restart, kind of.
Nope, Octave's coming back.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
There he goes. So it looks like they figured it out.
Up Church
As we
decided
got
to stop.
Slinky effect going on. I think he tried not to.
Rookies are always fun. They're out here giving it their all and definitely having a good time. But even when you're having fun, things are going to happen.
Yes.
They still actually have half the race to go, plenty of time. Matt, Beast Demon, out here keeping their engines cool with no hood.
Garrett up there leading. Oh, our church getting packed in the rear a little bit, giving the same love he gives Demon.
We're seeing the anxiousness. These guys are stepping out a little bit. hoping that when it's called that they can just straight out
They're
the
under
gate and
green.
take off.
Walleye with a huge good jump, but cluster beast demon can't.
3 of them, yeah.
I think
Oh, there's 2 more people off the track. 3 on their side.
Walleye
And,
being
oh
one,
my
Matt Wilson
goodness.
being one. We had 5 cars.
I seen cluster get hit so hard the rear of his car lifted off the ground.
Oh, another caution.
It looks like Walleye is having a few issues here, but we
he's
have
I
10
think he's
laps
getting
left
beat
to
up.
go. Well, I mean, we've got 10 laps left to go, and we've seen Walleye, Parky, Phantom make massive jumps through the lines. So
Walleye is one out here that will tell these guys to get their head together because the cautions are their weak point, obviously, and he'll yell at them and tell them, "Come on, guys, we're enough of the cautions. Get it together."
And we all know Parky's
that's a
not
green
one to hold
flag
back.
right there as they throw it out. As we're all stacked up across the field, Parky and Phantom chasing down Garrett for that first place position. They're gonna look for that win, and Parky, he's gotta be so hungry for it after being gone for so long.
I'm a little confused on Upchurch. I've been riding along with him, and every restart he kind of pulls off to the side and slows down just to kind of let everybody go by. I wonder if he's just more trying to be able to control the car and not hurt anybody, or
He more worries about finishing. Walleye gets a huge run in that downhill corner section, which is, you can just see the speed he carries. So
Unfortunately, I believe he had to check up there. Oh my goodness!
Phantom catching
up
some
in
air.
The air.
Oh no, he turns around. Oh, what a reset!
Though.
Beast demon drifting.
And Garrett's got probably 2-3 car length on Parky.
But Parky's still there. He's gonna run it a little wide, and Parky's gonna inch closer. That looks like a car length and a half to me. That Parky is just closed on Garrett, and he's gonna
even
do it
more
again.
Now. He's pretty much sniffing on him now.
Garrett, he's gonna start hearing Parky's engine. You can already hear it. Yeah, you can already hear it. But
he goes wide on that turn.
Yeah, but look who's come down. Making his way up to third.
No, Walleye. Octave or Walleye?
Walleye up into third.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought he was talking about Walleye, but as soon as he said it, it switched back. So they got to be battling. Matt Wilson having a little trouble up back there at turn 1.
Walleye's a good.
Parky
having issues, unfortunately.
Why are we always on the same people? We got it right.
I was
Parky and Sleepy.
I was actually on.
Somebody else got caught up. Yeah,
that was a hard hit.
Happened.
You can see some huge damage on Parky's car after that one.
It looked like he caught the inside barrier, he spun around, and people had nowhere to go because of the speed that you're coming up with there. You can't really stop. Not that fast. Because you're coming up to that, I think for myself, I'm hitting about 125 to 130, somewhere in that range.
Yeah,
so,
you're carrying so much speed up that hill.
Normally the rookies are fairly good with low cautions. This season, the speed of the rookies has increased tremendously. Like, these rookies have gotten fast.
I haven't seen any of these rookies underneath 130 so far this season. Like, both cars for both A and B class have been really quick. They've been really quick in these cars. We're seeing a lot of improvement, especially in the off seasons. We've seen a lot of them practicing, a lot of them running with the higher, divisions, veterans, semi-pros, and pros, trying to learn something new, a new trick maybe.
Everybody getting it together, practicing, helping each other in that out. Like, I believe Flex is in veteran. I actually gave him all of my advanced settings.
Parky decided to barrel roll there. All right.
I believe Walleye's running the tune that I'm running here.
And I think we're under green.
The guy had a jump, but he pushed Octave. He got stuck by Octave. He rear-ended him. He had such a jump.
Matt Wilson over here struggling to hang on. He's very.
Phantom in a huge wreck.
Oh,
that was a nasty wreck.
Where this is what's going
Ooh.
to affect
Ooh, uh-oh.
Phantom a lot. You know, we've seen it so many times before. He starts
We're back under caution.
he starts having those accidents. And he gets in his head over it. If Phantom would stop that, and I say it like it's so simple, and it's really not, because I've fallen victim to this before. Like, I've been
we all
called
have.
on it so many times. Yeah, it's so tough to pull yourself out of that mind bog of, damn, I don't think I can do this anymore. The thoughts just are never ending in these
Phantom
races
has
sometimes.
dropped out of the race.
Yes, I do not see Phantom's name on the list anymore. And I was looking forward to watching him push back forward.
Do we think his car was just too messed up? I didn't see myself.
It didn't look like he was under half health. Like, he had plenty to me. At least when I saw the accident, but that could have caused major.
He is one of our guys from over the season. That could have been a ping or something with his
from across
internet
the pond.
also. Yes, he's from across the bay.
Oh, I do look forward to seeing if we can discuss with Phantom over it one of these days. See what was going on with him. Maybe it was just a simple technical issue that he is having. Oh, Beast Demon taking a ride in the little dip at the hairpin corner. Does save it.
So, we're at about 6 laps to go. Do you think that Garrett's going to hold on to this win? I mean, he's got Walleye right behind him, your points leader, so.
And the guy so high who's third in points, so he's got two powerhouses right now right behind him.
Being honest, Garrett I've seen little mistakes that Garrett's been making, and Walleye is being very patient, it looks like, watching both of these two race, being completely honest. I think Walleye, he's gonna let Garrett, he's gonna lure Garrett into that false sense of security of, I'm gonna win
Walleye
this.
gets loose.
Makes a mistake.
Well, as I say something like that, of course. But he's trying to
Sleeper and
lure him
Parky.
into a false sense of security.
A little bit of contact, Sleeper collects it.
But he didn't really gain any room with Walleye messing up because the guy so high is still right there.
Oh yeah, no, it's literally out of the frying pan and into the fire with these,
And
like.
Walleye's still in striking distance of both of them. The guy
saves it though. That was an amazing save, but he's got Walleye just on his inside now. He's got him right back to contend with.
And
Garrett may
like,
actually end up taking this, but Walleye I've seen is pretty strong over most of the track. I'm saying.
If he keeps running, Garrett gets a little loose there. It looks like coming down that downhill. He's got a little too loose. Ooh, the guy's slowing down a little.
I'll tell you what, that backstretch, that downhill turn, I've just repetitively seen Walleye get such speed down that section.
And unfortunately, having to check
the guy
up
way too wide.
Somebody
the guy around and reset, which puts Walleye right back under Garrett.
Now Walleye sees he's got 4 laps. It's about time to start making some moves.
Do you want to make moves, or do you just want to breathe down their neck and make them make a mistake for a couple laps? See if that'll happen first. What would be your plan?
We've seen Walleye do both, honestly, at the same time. Breathe down the neck, but make moves. You know, putting a major amount of pressure on somebody that you see might be struggling a little bit, you know, can cause major issues with the person in front.
I mean, I can speak from experience. Our fearless leader unknown here likes to do that to me the very few times I am in front of him.
I'm sorry, I zoned out. Do what?
You're one that likes to be right there and breathe down the neck to make somebody in front of you make a mistake. Not really hit them or anything, just the intimidation and the factor that you're there.
Nah, I just drive my line. What you guys do is what you guys do.
Well, whether you're intending to or not, the factor of you breathing down the neck is there to Like, oh, if I mess
Small
up.
bump on the wall from Walleye, but he's right down again, right behind Garrett. He's looking for that. He's just looking for it. Almost losing it there. We've seen it several times. As Garrett's up on his side and off the track a little bit, that gives Walleye the lead.
Oh, he's way off. He's way off. Here, he's down to third now. The guy gets around him. He was so far off.
Oh,
Wow.
And the
that's
guy's probably got 6 car
exactly-
lengths now. Even more.
That was what we were talking about. Was
Oh, Garrett, where you going?
Eventually, the person's gonna just make a mistake after breathing down their neck. We've seen Walleye do both, so.
I think Garrett's truck kind of flustered his head. He was driving off track after that. So now what do we think? Because the guy's not too far behind him. Does Walleye just cruise, or does he try to run?
I mean, Walleye's got a big distance on the guy. Like, on the only thing that could cause that distance to be closed is a mistake at this point. Like, they're a good, I'd say, 4 or 5 seconds from each other, but again, a mistake from Walleye is absolutely detrimental at this point in the race.
We know there's a couple turns that can do that. The turn that he's coming up to can do it. Turn 1 can do it. But I think Walleye being Walleye, he's gonna hold himself together and keep it going. And he does also have the fastest lap at a minute .513.
It does look like
As
the
we come
guy
up
is
to the white
closed
flag.
a little distance on Walleye. It looks like he's gotten a little closer, but it could be me. There's another mistake that's gonna bring the guy a little closer.
But this turn right here, the guy slows down a lot and goes for more control of the turn instead of getting through it as fast. He slows down a lot.
It's looking like Garrett's right there too on the guy. So we
That's
might
what
see a battle for second.
Unknown was talking about that
Oh,
run
that's
that Walleye
unfortunate.
gets coming down that.
Upchurch was trying to stay out of the way of Garrett, and Garrett ended up brushing him and kind of throwing him off the track a little bit. We can definitely tell it wasn't intentional.
Not to bring it up, but I only really see one fight going on, and that's Clusterbuck and Kant. They were having a little fight back here, but don't want to take away from Walleye being in the lead on the final lap.
As
Cluster
that is
takes the spot.
a first sweep of the night on week 4. Am I correct? Week 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was really thinking that it was just going to be one of those days for me. I honestly thought today was like Friday for a second. I don't know why. I've been ahead on everything.
Now, are we gonna have to
That
fight
makes
Walleye back, or does he know
the-
he just joined?
The guy so high, second. Octave, third. BB Parky, fourth. Clusterbuck, fifth. Can't remember, sixth. As Sleeper comes across the line in seventh, and Upchurch may make it across the... he's not going to make it across the finish line, but that'll be him in eighth. Matt Wilson in ninth. And that'll be our last race for the rookies.
And there is our winner for the race number 2 and the first sweep of the night.
How's it going?
Walleye. Wow. That was, you struggled in the first part of that race, but to bring it back at the last half was, that took a lot.
It was rough. It was rough.
It looked rough.
I finally said, I got mad. Well, I said, come on, guys, use our brakes. We know, we got to use brakes. You got to respect
That's exactly what we were talking about in here, was the caution starting to stack up on you.
Unknown said it. You're not one to lay it. You'll lay it out
I
for
said
it. Like, hey.
I said we. I did not specifically take the spotlight from Unknown.
Well, no, I was gonna say he
Well,
was
there's a lot
specifically said
of
Walleye's
hostility in the room right now, and They all just need to go have a beer and a cigarette and cool the hell down.
I know we were wondering here in the booth as we were watching, could you maybe enlighten what may have happened with Phantom there?
I don't know. It sounded like he got helicoptered by somebody. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. I just know he quit. I know he was kind of mad.
Hopefully nothing too much and that. So,
Now, one dude, the guy that was in first for a while.
Garrett.
Garrett, yes.
No, it was a Garrett? Yeah, okay.
Yes,
Garrett, he
Garrett was
kind of
leading us
blamed
at
the
first.
cautions by losing. Well, which, yeah, but everybody had the cautions. I started in the back, you know. It's like, well, and then he made that goof up on the end. That kind of sucked. He hit the whatever and kind of flipped over. Otherwise, he probably would have had that.
So, how does it feel 2 races in a row to come from last to first and win it? How do you
Hey,
feel about that?
feels great because I never win races. I always get second. But yeah, I love it, man. It's like I said, I practiced. Whew. I
Like I
don't think
said,
it was the paint change color, but you know, you never know because when I see that paint color, I kind of think of her. So, you know,
completely understandable there, man.
right.
Well, say congratulations and a sweet first night of the night of the reverse lineup, and here you are.
Thank you.
Well, take it easy,
All right,
Bubba, and
I
again,
am gonna.
congratulations on your.
Thanks, you guys too.
All right, veterans are gonna take over here shortly. I'm gonna have Savage take over the stream, and we're
Alrighty.
gonna go from there.